What's good? I want to wear my glasses. The only reason I don't is because I feel like y'all cannot see my eyes. Like y'all can, but y'all can't because of reflections. But yeah, this is a little twist out look I did. I think I'm gonna give y'all a video on this. It's only right. It's only right that I give y'all a video on this. But what's goody, y'all? We are back. I don't know. Got the GCU stuff on. Ripping GCU tough today, okay? Ripping GCU tough. Even got the little... Ripping it tough today. But today, like... but basically, I'm going to be giving you guys episodes of life before graduation. I don't know what's going to happen in these episodes. I just choose what I'm going to talk about the day of, you know. I thought about it a little bit when he told me, and I just automatically knew. So I already know what today's episode is going to be. So today's episode, basically just going to be talking about, you know, having a little boo right before you go off to college, you know. This is going to be ridiculous. Okay. Story time. So... we'll just start off like this. So before I even started my senior year, I was like, I do not want to get involved with nobody. I want to go to college big single. I don't want to be involved with nobody. Like, I don't want nobody on my neck calling me, asking me what I'm doing. I just wanted to be free. You know what I mean? And I was even doing, like, big things back then. Like, right before I went to college, like, I was a pretty good kid, you know. I wasn't doing nothing too crazy. Like, I was right in the lines. Like, didn't overstep no lines. In the lines. Like, there's no out of it. Right in the lines. So, I basically get booed up right before I leave off to school. It wasn't all bad. I mean, let me not say that. No, let me say that. It wasn't all bad. It was good, but it just should have never happened. So basically the whole time, I don't even know how to start the story off. So when I left to school, my boo went to a school all the way across the map too. So all we could really do was, and I had an Android back then. So all we could really do is go on Hangouts. It was this little app where you could like record yourself and like send it. I cannot remember what the app is called, but you could record yourself and send it. We were in that stage where we just talked on every app, like every app. I'm talking about Snapchat, I'm talking about Twitter, I'm talking about Instagram. Now it's like, we blocked on some apps. And it's okay for me, it's okay, it's all right. So I basically just laid the platform down for y'all. I laid the platform down. I already told y'all what the deal is. Boom. But during like times throughout the year, I would go across the map, right? Meaning I would fly. I'm not giving y'all no destinations because I don't need nobody. Just know I was over here on the West Coast and I was going all the way to the East Coast at the bottom of the map where I shouldn't have been. So, hold on, my dog is trying to get out. But yeah, so we back. So I was basically taking trips across the map without nobody knowing. Like, I select friends who knew, but like as far as like my family and stuff, like, and my mom, she still doesn't know. So if you're watching this, Mom, if you ever come across this video, I am so sorry, but you know it's old, it don't really matter anymore. But back to my story. So I'm all the way on the West Coast. I'm flying all the way to the East Coast, right? Just to see my little baby boo-booski, you feel me? You dig what I'm saying? So when I tell you it was like 5-hour flights where I'll be flying there, flying back, and just nobody would know. Like, this ain't even gotta be a long story. It's just crazy because when I tell, let me take my glasses off because it's getting serious. But when I tell you, I was like booed up, in love, all that. Ooh, no. Hairstyle look a little crazy now. But booed up, in love, all that. So I was willing, you know, to get on that plane. I was really willing to like get on that plane, like, yep, go ahead, buy my ticket. I didn't have to pay for my ticket. So I was like, yep, go ahead, buy my ticket. I'm out of here. I'm about to jump on this plane. I'm about to go live my best life on the whole other side of the map. Like, I was so excited to leave every time. But the only downfall is, like, my mom wasn't knowing I was leaving. And it's only because it was like, it was during the school time. Like, so it was like, why? You know, it was during the school time. I wanted to do me. I thought I was grown, basically. You know, I thought I was big grown. I was like, I'm out here doing my thing. I'm big grown. So I was just taking flights. Catching flights, not feelings. I was doing both. And what? But yeah, like, I would get on the plane, y'all. When I tell y'all, I would get on the plane and I would just think, like, this is really ridiculous. Like, don't nobody really know I'm leaving like that. It was just literally a whole mess. I would just think about it on the plane. Like, I would pray, like, I hope nothing goes on in this flight. Because I'm going to be like, that is karma. Like, if I get stuck somewhere or if my bags get lost somewhere and then I end up talking to my mom, she asks some questions, like, that's going to be my ass, okay? I'm going to be done for. This is going to be it. It's just going to be done for, okay? So I would get on that flight and just pray, like, I hope we have a safe landing. Like, obviously you pray before every flight, but this flight, this was like the real deal, because I was just like, man, I really need to make it there and back in one piece. Like, there's no games at this point. I needed to be there and back in one piece. No games at all. So I would get on my flight, you know, pray, do all that, just hold. Text my little boo like, I just got on my flight, super excited. Then boom, we'll get there, be big chilling. Like, when I tell you I would not want to be going back to school, I would not want to go back to school at all. I'd be like, man, I'm gonna just stay here, man. I can do all my little stuff online. And we be big kicking it, like, honestly, be big kicking it. But obviously I had to go back to school, like, because it wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work at all. Like, that would have been foolish for me to even try something, to even try such a thing like that. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. If y'all got a boo that's across the map or anywhere, like, far from you, do not do that, man. Like, I don't like hearing stories about when people, this is a rant, I'm sorry to, like, butt on stuff. Do not do that. Do not follow your booski, man. Do not follow your boo. It's not worth it. Like, y'all should both have y'all separate lives. Like, during this time we changing and growing, we can grow separately together, if that makes sense. So don't do it. Don't do it, man. I'm trying to tell you, do not do it. It's not smart. Yes. My mom just came into my room right now too. She's a whole mess. But what did I even leave off of? But yeah, I'll be going out there, staying, like, for however long. Like, not for however long. In the beginning, we had a pretty set schedule. Like, I would come out there for a few days, boom, to get back to AZ. Like, it was no need for me to stay long because obviously school was most important. But there was one time where I went out there for, like, I want to say it was spring break. I went out there for spring break because all this was happening life before graduation, y'all. All this was happening like freshman or sophomore year, senior to like sophomore year type stuff. So it was one time I went out there for like spring break, like my freshman year. And I stayed that whole week. And after that, I didn't even care. I was like, I'm going to stay a whole another week. Like, and I'll tell you, my friends was on my line, like, girl, where's you at? What is you doing? Like, where are you right now? Even my roommate hit me up like, hey, are you okay? Like, I haven't seen you back. I haven't seen you back in the room. Like, are you good? And me and my roommate, we weren't like close like that at all. So she was dead ass texting me like, hey, are you good? Like, are you okay? I just wanted to make sure because I haven't seen you in a few days, and I know you said you were going places. I know you said you were going somewhere, and I just wanted to make sure you were fine. So I texted her. I was like, yeah, you know, like, I'll be back Friday. Like, this is me texting her Tuesday, the second week that I stayed out there. So, and I don't regret it either. Like, I had a ball. Like, every time I left school, I had a whole ball. I don't regret it. I probably should have just been honest about it. I'll say that. But yeah, that's just a story, man. That's crazy. Like every time I tell like my friends now, they just laugh. They're like, I can't believe you did that. Like I can't believe you went across the map and you wasn't telling your mom or nothing. And when I tell y'all, I wish I could physically show y'all. Like every time my mom would call, like, cause you know in the rooms your walls be white. So in the room the walls are white. So every time my mom would call, I'd like get up on the wall, like like I was in my room. And my damn well, I was not in my room. And I had an Android, so it's like my mom couldn't see my location or nothing like that. And it's just like a whole mess, y'all. It was just a whole mess. And when I touched down every time, felt like $1,000,000. Every time I did it too, it's just like I could keep doing this. That's how I felt. It's like I could keep doing this. I really could. But then I got to the point, it's like, man, I should just tell my mom, bro. Like, it's not even that deep. But I just never told her, man. I got to a point every time, it's like, I could really keep doing this. I said, this is really out of line. The things you will do. The things you will do, people. But it's okay, you know, we're not doing that now. Right now, we're just catching flights, not feelings, you know. I don't think people is ready for the kid, you know. They're not ready for me right now. I don't know, like, I don't know. I guess I'll have to just be another story time, like. But for today, you know, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. I'm out of here.